Alright guys, let us discuss this 2020 paper question. See, I'll write this as pi by 6 to pi by 3. Okay, pi by 6 to pi by 3, this is tan cube x, okay, into sine square 3x. Sine square 3x into sine square 3x will be equal to sine power 4 3x. If you open the bracket, okay, and then you get this is 2 sec square x, 2 sec square x dx, 2 sec square x, okay, and then further if I multiply, this will be equal to plus 3 tan to the power of 4x, 3 tan power 4x into sine square 3x, sine square 3x, and then sine 6x can be written as sine of 2 into 3x, sine 2 theta will be equal to 2 sine theta, okay, into cos theta. So it will be equal to 2 sine 3x, okay, into cos 3x dx. Okay, close the bracket. Now I am going to divide by 2 and multiply by 2. So this is equal to pi by 6 to pi by 3. Okay, if I divide by 2 and multiply by 2, so this becomes 4 tan cube x. 4 tan cube x into sec square x. Into this is sine to the power of 4 3x. Okay, again, if I divide by 2 and multiply by 2, this will be equal to 4. Just follow this step. 4. Okay, and then you get this sine cube 3x, 4 sine cube 3x, and then you get 3 cos 3x, 3 cos 3x, and then you get tan power 4x. I am just dividing by 2 and multiplying by 2. Okay, so this is equal to 1 upon 2. Lower limit is pi by 6, upper limit is pi by 3. Okay, and then this is sine to the power of 4 3x. Remaining terms can be written, this can be written as d of tan power 4x. D of tan power 4x will be equal to 4 tan cube x into sec square x only. Okay, now plus this is equal to tan to the power of 4x. Okay, and this can be written as d of sine to the power of, this is sine cube 3x. Okay, 3 I missed here. This is sine cube 3x. So this sine cube 3x, and this will be equal to d of sine to the power of 4 3x. Okay, now this can be written as 1 upon 2 integration of pi by 3 to pi by 6 to pi by 3. Okay, pi by 6 to pi by 3, and then this can be written as d of, let me write this 3 clearly. So this is 3. Okay, this is 3, and then this can be written as d of sine power 4 3x into tan to the power of 4x. Okay, so this is equal to half of integration of dx is x. So this is sine to the power of 4x into sine to the power of 4 3x. Sine to the power of 4. Sine to the power of 4 3x into tan power 4x. So this is sine to the power of 4 3x. Here also sine to the power of 4 3x into tan to the power of 4x between the limits pi by 6 to pi by 3. Okay, if I substitute upper limit, this is equal to 1 upon 2. Upper limit is sine to the power of 4 of 3 into pi by 3. Okay, and then you get tan to the power of 4 of pi by 3 into tan to the power of 4 of pi by 3. So this is upper limit. Minus lower limit is sine to the power of 4 of 3 into pi by 6. Okay, and then tan to the power of 4 of pi by 6. Okay, this will cancel. Sine pi is 0. Sine of any multiple of pi is 0. So this fellow will be 0. You get this is minus half. This will be equal to minus half. Okay, and then this will cancel. Sine 90 is 1. So this is minus, this will 1 because half I took out. Minus half I took out. This is 1. Okay, and then tan 30 is 1 by root 3, right? 1 by root 3 whole power 4. So this is minus 1 upon 2. 3 power 4, 3 power half the whole square 9. So this is 3 power half whole power 4 is 9. So this is minus 1 by 18. Okay, that's the answer guys. Answer will be equal to option C. Okay, Now it is given in the question that these three terms form a GP. N is greater than 1. So first let me simplify this. 0 to n, and then you get fractional part of x. Fractional part of x is equal to x minus box x, right? Fractional part of x is equal to x minus box x, and we all know that x minus box x is a periodic function with period 1. So this is x minus box x. If the periodic function with period 1, 0 to nt can be written as n times 0 to t. Okay, the t is the period. Okay, now between 0 and 1, box t is box x is 0, so you get only x dx. Integration of x is x square by 2. Between the limits 0 to 1, so this is n upon 2. Okay, next 0 to n, and then you get fractional part of x. So from this, fractional part of x can be written as x minus box integral part of x is equal to x minus fractional part of x. So this is equal to 0 to n. Now this is equal to x minus fractional part of x. Okay, if I separate them, this is equal to 0 to n, and then you get x into dx minus integral 0 to n, and then you get fractional part of x dx. Integration of x is x square by 2. Between the limits 0 to n. Okay, 0 to n fractional part of x is n by 2. So this is n square by 2 minus n by 2 will be equal to n square minus n whole divided by 2. Okay, n square minus n whole divided by 2. Now these three terms form a GP, right? So this is integral 0 to n. Integral 0 to n fractional part of x. Okay, again 0 to n integral part of x. Integral part of x, and then 10 into n square minus n. N square minus n, this is in GP. So this implies that 0 to n fractional part of x is n by 2. 0 to n integral part of x is n square minus n whole divided by 2. Okay, and then 10 into n square minus n. Okay, this is in GP. So this means that square of the middle term, n square minus n divided by 2. Whenever three numbers are in GP, ABC is in GP, you should write b square is equal to a into c, right? So this is b square is equal to a into c, n by 2 into 10 into n square minus n. So if you square this, you get n square minus n the whole square divided by 4. Okay, is equal to n into, this will cancel 5 times, you get 5 into n square minus n. So n square minus n will cancel with the square. I take n common, you get n minus 1 divided by 4 is equal to 5n. Okay, this n will cancel with the square. If you cross multiply, you get n minus 1 is equal to 20. So the value of n will be equal to 21. That's the answer, guys. So answer is 21. Okay, now let's move to the next question. Okay, what is g of x here? G of x is equal to f, I'll keep as it is. F of x is equal to mod of x minus 2. Again, f of mod of x minus 2, if I use this original function, it will be equal to mod of x minus 2 minus 2. Okay, so integration 0 to 3 g of x minus f of x dx. Okay, can be written as integral 0 to 3. Okay, 0 to 3 g of x is equal to mod of x minus 2 minus 2. Okay, minus integration 0 to 3 f of x will be equal to mod of x minus 2. Okay, now this 0 to 3 can be written as 0 to 2 modulus of mod of x minus 2 minus 2. 0 to 2, and this is 2 to 3, because you get mod of x minus 2, you get sharp edge at 2 only. Mod of x minus 2 minus 2. Okay, and there's whole mod here, whole mod dx. Minus integration of, take this in a bracket, again 0 to 3 can be written as 0 to 2. 0 to 2 and 2 to 3. 2 to 3 mod of x minus 2 dx. Okay, close this bracket. Now between 0 and 2, between 0 and 2 this will be negative, right? So this will be minus of x minus 2 minus 2. Okay, and between 2 and 3 this will be positive. You get mod of x minus 2 minus 2. Okay, if you open the bracket, this is 0 to 2, x minus 2 is negative, you get x minus 2. And between 2 and 3, plus of minus is minus, this is 2 to 3. Between 2 and 3, this will be positive, you get x minus 2 dx. Okay, if you open the bracket, you get mod x here. So this is equal to 0 to 2, 0 to 2, and then you get this is modulus of minus x, okay, plus 2 minus 2. This is dx. Okay, and then plus integration 2 to 3. 2 to 3 modulus of x minus 4 dx. Okay, and then this is minus and minus is plus integration 0 to 2, 0 to 2 and x minus 2 dx. Okay, plus of minus is minus. Okay, anyways, this is minus 2 to 3, 2 to 3 x minus 2 dx. Okay, now this will cancel anyways. Mod of minus is plus. This is equal to 0 to 2 x dx. And then between 2 and 3, this will be negative. This will be minus of x minus 4. Okay, plus integration 0 to 2 x minus 2 dx minus integration 2 to 3 x minus 2 dx. Okay, lower limit anyways 2 only. So this is lower limit is 2. So integration of x is x square by 2. Between the limits is 0 to 2. Integration of x is x square by 2. Okay, between the limits 2 to 3. So this is whole square by 2. Between the limits 2 to 3. Okay, integration of x is x square by 2. Integration of x is x square by 2. Between the limits 0 to 2. Again, integration of x is x square by 2. Between the limits 2 to 3. Okay, so this is equal to half of upper limit is 2 square 4, lower limit is 0. Upper limit 3 minus 4 the whole square is 1, lower limit 2 minus 4 the whole square is 4. 1 upon 2, upper limit 2 minus 2 is 0, lower limit is 2 minus 0 minus 2 the whole square is 4. Upper limit 3 minus 2 the whole square, let us not forget this. This is 1, lower limit is 0. So this is any 2 minus and minus is plus, so this is 3 by 2. Okay, minus 2 minus half. Okay, this will cancel. 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2 is 1. Okay, that's the answer, guys. Answer is option D. Okay, let's move to the next question. If it is neither even nor odd, minus a to plus a. How many times it is repeated? See, again this is asked in 2020. Minus a to plus a. F of x dx is equal to 0 to a. 0 to a f of x plus this is f of minus x dx. It was asked in 2019 CET paper as well. Okay, now this is f of x is equal to, okay, 1 upon 1 plus e to the power of minus e to the power of sin x. Okay, this is f of x. F of minus x is equal to 1 upon 1 plus okay, this is e to the power of sin x. This is e to the power of sine of minus x. Sine of minus theta is minus sine theta. 1 divided by 1 plus e to the power of minus sine x. Okay, if you want I can, so this is minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, f of x is equal to 1 divided by 1 plus e to the power of sine x. Okay, again 1 divided by 1 plus e to the power of minus sine x. Okay, anyways, that if you simplify that you get 1 only. Minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Okay, 1 divided by 1 plus e power sin x. This is 1 divided by 1 plus 1 by e power sin x. 1 by e power sin x, close the bracket and then this is dx. Cross multiply and shift to numerator. So this is minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Okay, and then 1 divided by 1 plus e power sin x. Okay, cross multiply and shift to numerator, you get e power sin divided by e power sin plus 1. Okay, so this is equal to minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Okay, LCM is 1 plus e power sin x. Denominators are same, numerators can be added, 1 plus e to the power of sin x. Okay, close the bracket and then dx. This will cancel. Integration of dx is x between the limits minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Okay, yes. Minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2 is equal to 0 to a, right? Limit should be 0 to a, right? So this is equal to minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2 is equal to 0 to a f of x dx, f of x plus f of minus x dx, if I use this property. Okay, so this is 0 to pi by 2, not minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. So this is 0 to pi by 2. Even this fellow will be 0 to pi by 2. Even this is 0 to pi by 2. Okay, so this is 0 to pi by 2. This is also 0 to pi by 2. 0 to pi by 2. So answer will be pi by 2. That's answer, guys. Answer is option D. Okay, question number 85. I can write this as, no need to use by parts, it's very lengthy. Okay, now listen, follow carefully. 1 to 2 e power x. Okay, if you multiply x power x, so 2x power x plus this is x to the power of x into 1 plus log x. So can I do like this? I am going to write this as e power x into x to the power of x. This can be written as 1 plus log x. Okay, now this is equal to integration of 1 to 2 e power x. If you multiply, you get this as x to the power of x plus this is x to the power of x into 1 plus log x. 1 plus log x and then dx. Now this is of the form, okay, this is of the form e power x into f of x plus f dash of x. So this will be equal to e power x into f of x plus c. Okay, so that's equal to e power x into f of x, that is equal to x to the power of x only. So this is x to the power of x, e power x into f of x between the limits 1 to 2. If I substitute, you get e square into 2 to the power of 2. Lower limit is e power 1 into 1. So you will get this as 4e square minus e. If you take e outside, it will be 2e minus 1. That is answer is option B. Okay, yes guys, question number e you will take outside. Okay, so this is equal to e power x between the limits 1 to 2, e square into 2 square minus e to the power of 1 into 1. So you get 4e square minus e. If you take e outside, you will get this as 4e minus 1. Okay, that's the last option D. Alright guys, so I'll stop here. Thanks for watching.